Welcome to Lambretta-Lutz, and today we will come with a clutch special. So what is the reason? The reason is this clutch. This clutch is well known as a Liedolsheim clutch or LTH clutch. That was a breakthrough design when it comes. It has a 7-plate, it was fitting without spacer, it has a bulletproof design, quite heavy, but it was for years now a very good solution of having an upgrade in your clutch, even if you have a high performance engine. And this clutch, with some modification, even was able to carry more than 6 Newton meters on my high performance Chimera twin engine. So yes, I did some modification, but in general it was as it is. So therefore it is not longer in manufacturing, and now, and that is the reason why I have here so many boxes, we have to look for alternatives in the future. So this is history, and for everybody who got it can be happy. And this one is actually the last one that my client gets in his engine. So this one goes into the Chimera kit that I'm currently building. So then, starting with the next box, BGM. In the BGM, you will find the clutch. Okay, somehow looks similar. You have some washers, some compression tools. You have springs, 10. You have for GP or LI, the different push and a small clip. And yes, you have this clip design that is coming from the right shop in a paper box. So on this design, so you have I have to now finally. So okay, it's very strong on it. That is good because you don't have to play. And here are the corks in, looking very standard. Interesting thing, one is bended, and you have this different plates. So in sum, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plate clutch. So the design, I'm not putting the LTH out, looks quite similar. So you have a unique spider, you have the pressure plate that comes together with the spring. For sure, that is the reason why you then make the compression here through this. I guess everybody who has already a BGM will know it. No, it's not. So I looked a little bit further and I looked in a online manual. So here are threads in it. So means you're putting all together, and you can build it actually then as a kind of cassette, because you can put all together with the plates, with the springs. You have here 2 specific ones with the threads. This is then on the top, and you then press it so that you have then the possibility to lock it with this, and you have a whole package that goes then in. Okay, good. So it's a kind of cassette design. It looks all good, for sure. So the plates have, and that is for me very important, yeah, they have play. So they have play. They are coming really in oily. I don't know why. I didn't expect that. So, and the corks are already bended. It will not be built like this, I know. This is very stiff sitting on it. Okay, so you have really to press it on, what is good, because then there is no movement. You have a compress tool. Okay. Also with the package, you have 10 springs and you have oil. Good. So in the end, you have then a cassette module that you can bring in to your engine. You have a bush bearing, so not really a bearing, it's a bush that you normally and has been used for many times. So from this side better. So finally, so this you have to secure with this little clip, and therefore I will put it back. Okay, what I recognize, it's still with this design, it seems to be very heavy. So let's see. Well, so it is, okay, the scale is up to 2 kilos and says arrow, so we have to separate it here. Okay, here we have 1,358 point something, and on this we have 766.4. Okay, that are together roughly 2,150, 51 actually. Okay, so now we have the weight. So it feels quite heavy. It's not called as advantage or disadvantage at this moment because the Liedolsheim was quite heavy as well. And for me, sometimes it's more important to transport the power. So now you know, BGM, good design, 6 plates, semi-cassette that is in. Okay, I would say okay, let's come to the fazit later. So then, I would say before we come to this box, because that is a special box that comes from UK, I will go with one of these nice boxes. So, and honestly speaking, if this would be a competition, or yeah, it should not be a competition, it should be what is the nicest box of a clutch that you can put. Casa did already the run. The next alternative, and yeah, I think if you have a box and you open this blink blink, yeah, not bad, not bad. It comes also with different numbers of spring, a different kind of plate. So for GP, here is the LI style, even with a nut, and comes with a clutch holder. So here, and this design, it's really interesting, or really sharp. Oh, okay. Okay. This is a nice design, I really have to say. That is interesting. So they're using a bigger bearing instead of old Innocenti 2 that runs directly in a sprocket. So, and yeah, I mean, it's nice machined, yeah. So, and they found the piece and the place in the crankshaft to have this kind of clutch in a standard one, because the special on the X33 is you don't need spacer, but you still have, let me see. Ui. I think it is a good thing to have something like this. Otherwise, it will take ages. And when you have springs in, you don't have to do it one after the other. You have to do it in cross, because otherwise, for sure, you will snap off one of the bolts. If then some springs is just holding on one. So how many nuts are holding this whole thing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, okay, so you have a aluminum deck plate. You have then an interesting looking spider produced in one piece, where here the springs will then locate it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, because you have 10 screws. So it's 10 screws that goes here. You have a one-piece design, aluminium basket, and you have standard looking plates and steel plates. So this plate is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're coming back to a 7-plate clutch, similar to the Liedolsheim. The BGM had 6. Standard looking, quite thin here in a corner. And, well, it's a completely cassette design, as you can see. So means you're putting the spider, the basket, putting the whole clutch together. And here is nothing bended, as I can see. So you put everything together, and I don't do it with springs because it goes from the principle. Okay, 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 okay. So, and then you're putting, if you have the springs on, this on top. And then you start screwing down everything again. Okay. The good thing is here, they're using Torx. And for this kind of high load, and if you have to unscrew it after, I like Torx better. I think the big advantage here is also that you have a truss bearing. So it is a good clutch. I have no concern because it is a good design. It is 7 plates, so the same like Liedolsheim. It has a cassette design. It has a truss bearing that is there not. This is a massive thing. It has a bearing instead of just a bush. It seems to be easy to install as well. So it should be now easily go in. Yeah, okay, nice looking. Every time when you have to change your clutch, for sure, you will be happy to see this plate. And is, wow, it is much less. So as the BGM had 2.15 kilograms, this is 1.759. Maybe you should look by yourself. Do you see? No, you don't see. So you don't see. So it's 1,760 roughly. Okay, so that is the X35s. That was a BGM. Okay, if you have less mass and organized parts, yeah, a good alternative. How is it with the power? So I actually used this internal stuff, and I still have this chrome wheel. So if anybody wants to have this chrome wheel, I still have it just in the store, because I once built special EG 407 engine where I expected to have almost 80 horsepower. So in the end, I just managed a little bit over 70 for a short while. And the special on this crankrest from Rich Taylor that I used was, he had for having this very wide crankshaft, this teeth had an offset of 5 millimeters. So he sent me a special chrome wheel but that was actually designed to carry out the BGM. But the BGM, I didn't want to take with just 6. So therefore I bought this, got the internal stuff, modified his chrome wheel, and put this inside. So this is definitely good for minimum 50 horsepower plus. Okay, 7 plate, good design, less heavy. From my personal perspective, if I would looking for a direct replacement for the LTH, maybe I would this consider. Next box. Next box comes from UK, specially made a Python. And the Python comes with a holding tool as well. It comes with some bushings for LI and PP. In this package from Sizzle Speed Special Springs. So these springs are coming normally with it. And the first package where a description of the installation is inside. With pictures, sure, in English. Everything described. How to check clearances. Maybe using, yeah, nice description. So why this clutch is very special. I had contact with Ben from F Race Speed, and greetings, asking for a special made clutch for my next super high performance twin. But that is a different story and will explain briefly. I know that the Liedolsheim was not available, and with my experiences of the X35s, I was looking for more than just 7 plates. So, and that is this gorgeous design, and is not only because I got it for a test from Ben. First, what you really feel, it is super light. It is super light, my goodness. So what is the weight? The whole system. Wow. Okay, I have to write down this. The whole clutch without the spring, but we didn't make the measuring with the other. So the Python 8 has, with 8 plates, a total weight of 1,379.580 grams. That is 800 grams less than the old LTH Liedolsheim clutch, and it is still 400 grams less than the design of Casa. Okay, so let's look into it, and no talk. I have to get a different screwdriver. Wait a second. So so here you have to open only 5 screws. Okay. So here's a truss bearing inside as well. And here are many. Okay. Super light. And that is really like a motorcycle design. So there are many teeth that actually makes here a very, wow, there is no play at all. Okay. And also here, oh, you have a pressed in bearing that is even wider than the one from in the Casas. So that is aluminium in combination with another basket, very solid. Well, yes, a 2-part design, but it looks very good. Also, this is a 2-part design, but, and here you have the 1, 2, 3 special grid steel plates, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That is a lot of friction plate. Cool. So this clutch has a very cool design. I like it. Just 5 springs, but you got even more heaviers with it. For sure it will be interesting then how to pull, but for that it is a different mechanism. And I got a special mail from Ben with a lot of information regarding this, that for instance the plates are interchangeable with 6-plate road version, and that this development went in hand with the supplier. So the things are double annuated. They are made from a special aluminium and double hard iodinized. So he wrote a lot of information with successful tests in a BSSO. So what I probably will do is putting this information beside in the description, and you can read it. So thank you, Ben, for this extra information. And as I said, special thanks to Ben also to make this special plates on it that are a little bit smaller here, and send it to me. This clutch would probably one day will think why I went into the hands to this German bloke, because this has to carry out minimum 80 horsepower in the future. Not to tell too much about the next project. But really, nice design, very light so far, the lightest one that we have here. It is a unique cassette design, so it is easy to install, so you do it actually other way around. You put here the plate sent in, it's no play, almost no plate, so you're putting it all together. It's a lot of number of plates, so just from this I expect that it is carry out more than 50 or 60 horsepower, so there is from my side no doubt. The special, oh, I have to take care, he said the lower one are special, so because they are lower in a meter. Okay. Okay. So, and again, it's really like a motorcycle one. So these are the small one, so much plates. And for a normal scooter engine, it will last forever. My goodness, I mean, 8 plates is double the number that you have original in it. And as light as there is no weight at all. So now you have everything in. Now this comes on the top, very solid. Then you would put the springs into it. Then you change the truss bearing from to either the LI or the GP one. So truss bearing style as well. You put it together. So, and you see here the springs are very nice positioned as well, so there is no slip. You even maybe can put some springs inside to make this a 10-1 out of it if necessary. But they're looking so heavy. So, and then the screws on to compress the clutch. And then you would go a little bit this way to compress it. So, and you have your nice cassette that is already in the scooter. You put it in. As I said, when you have this done with the spring already, it wouldn't fall apart. And you have the that I like most, really. It is very solid base and wow. So, and you have here still space. Yeah, a good design, even for the road scooter with a lot of potential. Well done to F-Race Speed. So, and now, last but not least, we are taking care, last but not least. Okay, well done. So we will put it here. And now the next box. Nice again. And gold. So this is a X35s Smooth Master for standard engine. It comes with the holding tool as well, with a nut, the spring washer, and the LI style. Nice box, no description. And this special design means that you have, similar to the green one, a design, again with a bearing, a design that is rubber mounted. So if you have a push into the whole system, that's supposed to be bringing this push down from the gearbox to have a smoother load to the gearbox. Well, I'm interested now, and what I recognize, this must be aluminium and has a 4-part design. So if you are concerned about a multi-design of, for instance here, I'll just show you. If you have concern about this design with really solid rivets made in the manufacturing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 in a very case. So, and here are just 4 bolts. That is interesting. I will try to open it. I hope I will not break my hand. Let's see if it's possible. Ah, okay. Good. Okay. That is the plate. We molded it. And now you see, here are the rubbers with the 4 bolts that is holding this case. And if you see here how thin is the case, I'm wondering what is the weight. Okay, we have to put this as well, not to make it wrong. This and this, so without spring. As expected, it is lighter than the X33, still heavier than the Python, and the X35s has a weight of 1,650, almost directly. So it's still 270 grams heavier than the Python. Okay, so, but there's one, so this is a nice design. Yes, sure. It gives you, like in a very first versions of Lambretta, where you had here spring loaded chrome wheel cases that should keep forces from the gearbox. Then you have here a similar design as well, with a very nice look, and also with aluminium teeth. Just 4 bolts. I'm wondering why just 4, but obviously it is enough for transporting it. Okay. So, and the last thing I want to see is actually how many plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, so you see, so the design is very similar to the other. Why they should change it? But you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates. Very nice color of the and anodized case, and the one piece is 1 piece. Yeah. No, it's not. It seems to be 1 piece. Yeah, 1 piece spider. So truss bearing. So obviously for this system you need some space, and that is on the cost of 1 plate and 1 steel plate. So it means actually that are the few millimeters. And otherwise the design is quite similar. So I would say yes, a very nice clutch as well, indeed. Yeah, no doubt about it. Nice design. Well done to the guys from Casa. No doubt about it. Cassette design as well, so you can put everything together, having it in your hand. with no compression tool needed. So, and then on the top, this plate with all the screws in gold. So the Italian definitely won the design prize, from the boxes as well as from how things can look like. So my fazit, and for sure it's a very personal fazit, but I can say it was good to have all those clutches here. I got them, except of the Python 8, all by myself. So nobody has advantage or disadvantage here. So the Liedolsheim is a bulletproof design, very heavy. I not even measured it. I think it's 2.7 kilos, but it's out of discussion now. If you have one, keep it. Good and bulletproof design, but we are not talking about this any longer. So the 4 alternatives that I'm currently see, and I'm happy that we have this kind of alternatives, is the shiny, blinking, nice designed Power Masters and Smooth Masters from Casa. For sure a good design, either in 7 plate or in 6 plate. Carcass design, I like it. Nothing to say if it's wrong. If you like this plates with just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holding spots, for sure of a tuned Lambretta, it works very well. Honestly speaking, from the BGM, that comes in my eyes very close to the old LTH design, even with the 10 springs. I would never go for it. Somehow it's very heavy. So it's in this comprehensive, the most heaviest one was 2.2 kilo. So it's 1 kilo, almost 1 kilo more than, for instance, the Python that has 8 plates. So, and well, for sure it's a good clutch, but for my kind of high performance engines, I would never choose them. Coming to this Python one, and I have never tried it, but this will get a very hard life in my scooter. What I really like is the internal design of the cassette. Think how the plates and everything is connected with this multi-teeth design. The numbers of holding sites that you have here, and the super lightweight design. It makes me very comfortable to use it and bring it to the limit. I'm curious about the limit, and for sure in one of the forthcoming tests with a new engine that I will build, it will show, and then it has to show if it is as minimum as good as a Liedolsheim clutch. And well, for every normal use Lambretta driver, you cannot do anything wrong with either of these 4. My preferred one, I cannot really tell you. My preferred one for the next step is this one. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please comment what you think about this. And for sure, this one you will see again.